In the evening, Xiaobao and his father, mother, preparing barbecue at the garden in front of their house. Grandma was sitting on a bench. Xiaobao started to cough and sneeze. Xiaobao, what's wrong?
It's probably due to the allergy.
I'm feeling hot and thirsty and dry in my throat.
You probably have caught the cold. Go inside and put on a jacket.
Excuse me.
Dr. Li, you've arrived, but can you take a look at Xiaobao first? He's coughing and feels hot. Has he caught the cold again?
Xiaobao doesn't have the cold. He's sneezing constantly because of the dry weather in the fall. Why does the weather in the fall touch off coughing and sneezing easily? With respect to the five-phase theory, there is an internal organ for every matching season. The one for the fall is the lungs. So when the weather becomes dry in the fall, the dry environment can reduce the fluid in our body and cause the lack of yin in the lungs. This will make us feel dry and thirsty, and furthermore cause problems with our respiratory system, such as dry coughs and nose allergy.
No wonder there've been an increasing number of people coming to the hospital with problems such as sneezing, coughing, or itchy skin.
Yes, I too have been feeling dry and itchy on my eyes, dry and thirsty in my mouth, stuffy in my chest, and have dry cough.
Recently, I too have been feeling dry and itchy on my skin. I also have small pieces of dry skin falling off and constipation.
Grandma, Dad, aren't you exaggerating?
When you said the dry weather in the fall hurts the lung, did you refer to our breathing organ, lung?
I can't reply the question directly, but I can't say yes or no either. Let me explain it to you. In Western medicine, lung refers to the lungs in our body. But in Chinese medicine, a human body is an organic self. Every viscous is a functional group. It includes an organ and the associate tissue. Take the lung as an example. The term doesn't just refer to the organ, it includes to the whole respiratory system and furthermore, the body's immune system. I got it. So when you said hurts the lung, it doesn't refer to the disease affecting the lung, but a disease that affects the whole respiratory tract. It's like my cough and sneezing, right? Yes.
But I still don't understand what the viscous is. Can Dr. Li explain it to me?
Okay, we'll start with the book, Internal Classic of the Yellow Emperor. The Plain Questions chapter says, what are the five viscera? They store energy and don't release it, so they are full of qi and don't have any food. The six vowels transport things and don't store them, so they have food and are not full of qi.
I don't get it.
Haha, simply put it, when we eat, we absorb the useful nutrition to the five viscera to produce qi, blood, fluid, and store them. The six vowels digest and absorb food and expel the waste from our body, so the poison won't stay in our body. These are the functions of the 5 viscera and 6 bowels.
Now I understand their functions, but I still don't understand what viscera and bowels refer to.
Don't worry, I'll explain them. Viscera and bowels are the general terms referred to the organs inside our body. They refer to the 5 viscera and 6 bowels. The 5 viscera are liver, heart, spleen, lung, and kidney. The 6 bowels are gallbladder, small intestine, stomach, large intestine, bladder, and triple energizer. The 5 viscera and the 6 bowels depend on each other and have the external-internal relationship. Liver and gallbladder have the internal-external relationship. They control the tendons and open at the eyes. Heart and small intestine have the internal-external relationship. They control the blood vessels and open at the tongue. The spleen and stomach have the internal-external relationship. They control muscles and open at the mouth. The lungs and the large intestine have the internal-external relationship. They control skin and hair and open at the nose. The kidneys and the bladder have the internal-external relationship. They control bones and open at the ears. The triple energizers refer to the channels transporting qi and fluid inside our body. Based on their positions in the body, they can be divided to the upper energizer, from the tongue to the diaphragm, the middle energizer, from the diaphragm to the umbilicus, and the lower energizer, the body part below the umbilicus. What connects the viscera and bowels are the meridians, with viscera being the major players, the bowels the secondary. The 5 viscera store qi and don't drain it, so they are considered yin. Their meridians pass through the abdomen, so the viscera are considered as being internal. The 6 bowels transmit things but don't store them, so they are yang. Their meridians pass through our back, so they are external. The 5 viscera and the 6 bowels use the meridians to pass between them blood, qi, fluid to bring balance to our body and make us healthy.
The Chinese medical concept about the organs seems different from the Western one.
A good question. The Chinese medical theory about our organs discusses the regularities and the correlations of activities of internal organs based on the observation of our external physiological activities. Therefore, in the Chinese medicine, the 5 viscera and the 6 bowels don't refer to the same organs as in the Western medicine. It also includes the function of the meridians.
Since the Chinese medical perspective is different from the Western one, how are these two different from each other?
That is because a definition in Chinese language tends to be descriptive. It's not a fixed definition like a noun. For instance, your parents want you to put your heart on studying and enter a good school. Does heart refer to your heart, the bumping organ?
Of course not. It refers to brain. It's indeed different.
In addition to the blood vessels, heart in Chinese medicine also refers to one's consciousness, moving blood, and other functions. In Western medicine, the word heart refers only to the heat, the organ.
Dr. Lee, Since the viscera and bowels in Chinese medicine and Western medicine refer to different things, what functions do the viscera and bowels have in the context of the Chinese medicine?
Mrs. Yang, your every question is quite profound. I will explain their functions as stated in the Explaining the Five Qi section from General Questions chapter in the Internal Classic of the Yellow Emperor. It states that heart controls vessels. It means that heart has the function of controlling blood circulation. Heart controls consciousness and heart stores mind, meaning that heart controls the brain activities and also the consciousness. However, blood vessel and consciousness are the keys to maintaining one's life, so heart is also referred to as the monarch.